Hello folks, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, whatever the case may be. Yay! Sorry, my videos aren't as often as they could be. Working on, my other channel requires notes. So I got this notebook from Walmart. It was in the clearance section. And let me just close it up here. Yeah, see, it was on clearance, was $5, was down for $4. And it's really cool. Different, it's got sections, and so I've been writing notes. This is just a list of different YouTube channels to do with what the hells, right? And then so I've been making notes, and then I just sectioned it off with tabs here, up here. These are the good guys that I've got, that I'm writing notes on, and then down here are the bad guys that I'm writing notes on. Yeah, and then talking about and whatnot, and while watching videos, and yeah, whenever I think of something, then I go grab my notebook, write it, open it up, write it down in that particular section. And so it's a little time consuming. So far I've done a couple of videos on that channel. One was to introduce myself, and then another one was to introduce my number one favorite channel, non-diamond painting channel, which is What the Hells. And so it's growing slowly, but I am over 10 subscribers. And so I'm working on growing that channel and adding more videos to that channel, but I'm not forgetting you guys. Definitely not forgetting you guys, because of course this is where I sit every day, and diamond painting's right in front of me, and yeah, all of this work. And so I'm like a silent lurker on YouTube channels, because I'm busy doing this while watching, and more listening than watching, because watching them on my TV, which is right there. Yeah, but I need a better system. I need something better for holding my phone for recording, because just about every time I adjust the clip for my phone between videos, it pops off. Yeah, I have it clipped to one of the overhanging cupboards, the cupboard that's above me, kind of above me. It's up above, but it's also to the right, yeah, in the corner. And yeah, so it's just a clip. It just clips on to the door, and after a while it just pops off and drops down onto here. And I have my headset hanging on it, so that falls with it, and it's frustrating. So yeah, I don't have a setup like a lot of diamond painters and YouTubers for sharing on my videos and what have you. So I'm working on it. So yeah, my boyfriend came over the other night for a visit, and well, Wolfie fell asleep like right after he showed up, so we weren't able to go and watch a movie. So I still have not seen the movie If, because I bought him that as a Christmas present. I know he's already seen it, but he collects movies. And so yeah, he's already seen it. I have not seen it. I still have not seen it. I'm not opening the package until we actually watch it, and I'm waiting to watch it with him. So hopefully next time he comes over, we'll watch it. But we sat out here, and talked about all kinds of stuff. Watched a bunch of stuff on Facebook, and I shared some music videos with him from another YouTube channel that I really love. That's a nasty looking one, so I take that off. Yeah. It's another YouTube channel that I'll be talking about in my other on my other channel, because I'm gonna do introduction videos to all of these other YouTube channels that I watch. But not just the YouTube channels, but to certain people as well. And yeah, and then after a while I'll gradually add more information in my videos about particular individuals, because there are some individuals that don't have a YouTube channel, but it's not going to stop me from talking about the individual. So in the meantime, I'm just going to continue working on videos, diamond paintings for you guys to share with you guys, and videos to share with you guys. And oh, my smoking rose is coming along. Wait right here, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab it so I can show you. Okay, yeah, so here it is. Let me set this aside. I'm gonna do that to cover up a portion of that. Okay, so and I'm gonna zoom out. There we go. All right, so I've been filling in this whole section here, and it's coming along quite nicely. Yes. I still have two stitches over here to do, and a few stitches here to do, and then some stitches here, and all in here and here. Yeah, so I'm gradually getting it filled in. I'm focusing on getting this filled in, and then eventually I'm gonna go back up here and fill in this, and it's slowly coming along, but I am working on it. Yes, and I am still using my mini bike just about every single day. I think I've only skipped 2 days since I got it. Yeah. And I love using it. I do. Okay, let's zoom back. Oh, wrong way. Zoom back in. Oh, there we go. Okay, so sorry about the rocking. Yeah, see, I need something more stable than this. It's just... And I think the reason the clip that's attached to the door I'm pretty sure the reason that it keeps popping off is because of the lip around the frame of the cupboard. Here, I'll take a picture and show you. Okay, so you can see it's clipped on here. There's my headset, and there's this edge along here. Oh, not even in frame. There we go. So I'll use tweezers as a pointer. So you can see it's clipped to the door, but then there's this lip here that makes it pop. Makes it stick out, so it pops off with too much maneuvering and adjusting and stuff like that, and it just pop. It makes a loud snap and falls onto my light board, and I'm worried that one of these days that's going to happen and my light board is going to go so it's going to die. Yeah, and then I'll have to get a new light board. And when that happens, yeah, I think I might upgrade to a larger size. I do like this size, but I do have issues with this size. There are times when it's just not large enough, because not only do I use the light board for working on my diamond painting, but it's also a place to set things. Like I got my tray up here on the light board, and I got my light on the light board over here. Yeah. So I'm able to keep this stuff close to where I'm working without it being in the way. Yeah. So I'm thinking with a larger light board, I think I'll go up one size. Yeah. I'm also planning on eventually getting a special type of tablet that it's like a tablet. It's like a tablet writer. One of the YouTube channels that I follow, she has one, and because she does court cases. She shows court cases, and while she's showing the court cases on her channel, she's making notes. And she used to just buy a whole bunch of notebooks for keeping notes, and each notebook she'd fill during each court case. Well, by getting this special tablet, she can now she can make all of her notes on the tablet. And yeah, so she's just got a folder for each case. And it's like, well, I've had my eye on a special type of, it's kind of like a tablet, but it's called a Remarkable, and it's similar to what she's got, but it's like $1,000 to buy the darn thing. And it's like a tablet with a stylus, but it's just like writing on paper. It's like the same feel as writing on paper. And what she got is similar. I'm pretty sure you can upload files onto it and make notes and stuff like that, which is what I want to be able to do. I would love to be like when I was full-time trying to be a proofreader. That's what I wanted it for, so that I'm not having to print out a book, because you're looking at 200-300 pages depending on the size of the book, right? So if I'm having to, yeah, and it was just easier. It was a method that I was trying to use for proofreading, to see, so that I did it so that I wouldn't have to take my laptop with me to go, like I could just grab the stack of papers and take the stack of papers with me and proofread on the go and just make the notes on the paper, right? But then I would have to go back over the papers and type in, go through the book on my laptop, through the file on my laptop, and copy the notes onto the file on my laptop, and then email it to the writer. So then I found it was just easier to just, instead of printing the whole book out, just work on it on my laptop. Even though I actually enjoy doing, like, working on it on paper. because then it's also easier, it's quicker and easier for me to be able to go back and forth between chapters and pages. Because it's like I could have like page 13 sitting here and page 75 sitting here, and I could compare between the two, right? I could also like highlight sections and to make it easier for me to find it later if I felt that it might be important. But I figured ways around that as I was working on, working on books. It was something that I really enjoyed doing. Okay, I'm gonna fill in these other ones that there's just a single A, a single E. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I've got the... Oh, there's a K. I'm going to do this K as well. And let's see, are there any other Ks? I'm not seeing any up here. I'm not seeing any here. Oh, there's one. Spoke a little too soon. Alright, now the only two colors I've got left are my W's and my R's. But I'm going to do W first. Alright, so yeah, when it's something that I enjoyed doing. I really enjoyed proofreading. And I actually kind of miss it. And if I get this special tablet, then I can look into getting back into doing that type of work again, because it was not too bad of money for when I was getting paid for doing it. There was one writer, I did a whole bunch of his books for free. He just paid for a website for me. And yeah. And so like I was doing all of his books for free for him. And then 2020 hit, and he stopped writing because he had little kids that suddenly had to stay home, and he couldn't write while they were at home. So not too long ago, I think he actually started writing again recently. Yeah. But I did end up with a contract with one writer. She started up her own publishing company. And she tried to get other writers involved, but no success. But I became her junior copy editor. Oh, there's no W there. Okay, so there. And I worked on, oh my goodness, I worked on, I think I worked on every single book of one series, and all but one book in another series. And oh, I missed a W. And she actually sent me paperback copies, signed paperback copies of all the books in the one series and book one of the other series. Yeah, really cool. And it even has the name of my proofreading business in it, written in it. But I never actually got it trademarked. I should have. But yeah. If I had been able to continue with doing proofreading and whatnot, then I would have looked into getting the name of my proofreading business trademarked. Yeah. But I didn't get paid very much per book. Well, I think it wasn't much compared to like when I was researching the prices and whatnot for proofreading. Some proofreaders and editors, they charge by the word, and that could get pretty pricey. Others charge by the page, and yep, depending on the size of the book, that could get pretty pricey. I had a flat rate for certain, I had a flat rate. I can't remember the actual prices. I just remember when I was doing work, when I was as a junior copy editor, I was getting paid $250 US per book, which is actually pretty cheap for what I was doing. And I was fine with that, because it's not necessarily just for the money, but to help the writer out as well. And because I really enjoyed doing it. And I know it's not cheap to publish a book, especially with self-publishing. Because I'm pretty sure it costs more than that it would cost way more than that just to get them printed. And then of course there's like, how many are you gonna get printed, right? The first set. And like yeah. And then she decided, she took a hiatus, and then she from writing, and then she just quit with the self-publishing. So yeah, which meant I'm out of a job. But see, she didn't technically fire me, she pretty much ghosted me. Said she was going back to school, and because of going back to school she had to quit with the writing, set it on the back burner, that kind of stuff. And then we just kind of drifted apart. Yeah. And after a number of months, I messaged her, and she's like, yeah, nope, still going to school, still not writing. And I just left it at that, because I knew that she was kind of writing. But yeah, I don't know. She could have said something, but she I guess that was her way of saying she didn't need my services. She no longer required my services. Yeah. But and see, like some creative criticism could have helped. Like she could have said, well, I needed to do this or that to improve. Like, she never gave me any criticism. She just said, good work, and left it at that. So, well, it is what it is. I'm almost done with this color and this section. And I also finally did a load of laundry yesterday. That was frustrating. But yeah, just before my boyfriend left to go home the other night, he gave me a gift card to Canadian Tire. And he said to get myself something nice. I was like, cool, thank you. I teased him and said, oh, is this to say sorry for not getting you anything for Christmas? He knows that I was joking. He's very easygoing, laid back, doesn't take anything seriously, like to heart. And I never say anything to be mean to him or hurtful. And I remind him of that every so often. I'm not saying anything to be mean or hurtful. I'm just joking around, Don't take it too seriously, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Like, I don't have a proper place, like, I don't have a proper couch for the two of us to sit side by side and cuddle out here. Because what I sit on and sleep on is a chaise lounge chair. And it's got armrests, but the armrests are like at one end. And so there's no like, if I'm sitting on it the way that I always sit on it, and like he's basically sitting at my feet and he's got nowhere to lean back. Unless he's like leaning back against the window. Yeah. So I have my eye on something else. I thought it was a different type of lounge chair, and I was describing it to him, and he's like, it sounds like a type of futon. And I'm like, no, it can't be a futon. And I'm looking it up, and sure enough, he was right, it's a futon. But I saw it at Walmart. Yeah. But anyway, sorry, sitting here for any length of time, of course. You gotta stretch your muscles. Stretch your body. Okay, so I'm gonna go check my laundry because I always leave it overnight. Hang it up for overnight to give it time to dry. And unfortunately, that also means having to turn up the heat so that it'll actually dry. But I'm gonna go and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!